McDonald's sells over 75 million burgers every single day. They have nearly 40,000 locations in over 100 countries. They're one of the most recognizable brands on earth. So you'd assume their billions in profit come from selling food. They don't. I'm the analytic. Today we're breaking down McDonald's, and by the end of this video, you'll see exactly why the burger isn't really what McDonald's is selling, and why most people have no idea what they actually pay for. On the surface, McDonald's is exactly what it looks like: a fast food chain. Burgers, fries, McNuggets, McFlurries. They serve roughly 70 million customers a day. They do over $25 billion a year in revenue from company-operated stores alone. Walk past any McDonald's and you see the same thing: golden arches, drive-through lines, tired teenagers behind the counter making your Big Mac. But here's where it gets weird. Most McDonald's restaurants, over 95% of them, aren't actually owned by McDonald's. They're owned by franchisees, independent business owners who paid for the right to open and run a McDonald's location. Which raises an obvious question. If McDonald's doesn't own the restaurants, where's the money actually coming from? Most people guess royalties. McDonald's licenses the brand, the recipes, the supply chain. Franchisees pay a royalty fee, usually around 4% of their sales. That generates real money. Around $15 billion a year in franchise revenue. But here's the thing. Royalties aren't the biggest piece. They're not even close to the biggest piece. There's a much bigger one. Here's the real answer. McDonald's owns the land. They own the buildings. The franchisee may run the restaurant, but they're standing on McDonald's property. And every single month, that franchisee pays McDonald's rent. Sometimes more than they pay in royalties. Sometimes way more. McDonald's isn't really a fast food company. McDonald's is one of the largest commercial real estate companies in the world. This isn't an accident. It's the entire strategy. Back in the 1950s, a McDonald's executive named Harry Sonneborn put it bluntly. He said, "We are not technically in the food business. We are in the real estate business." That was 70 years ago. The company is still run on that exact principle. Here's why this works so well. McDonald's buys or leases prime real estate, busy intersections, highway exits, downtown corners. Then, they lease that land to franchisees at a markup. Franchisees pay rent that's typically a percentage of their monthly sales, sometimes 8, 10, even 15%. That's on top of the 4% in royalties. So, a single restaurant might be paying McDonald's 14 to 19% of every dollar that comes through the register. So, why would anyone agree to pay that? Because being a McDonald's franchisee is one of the most reliable businesses in the world. The brand brings the customers. The supply chain handles the food. The training handles the staff. You're basically buying a guaranteed traffic business. And McDonald's gets a cut of every dollar that flows through it. It's a system where everyone wins. McDonald's just wins more. By some measures, McDonald's owns more commercial real estate than any other company in America. Their property portfolio is worth somewhere around $40 billion. They sit on land in nearly every major city on earth. The food is what brings the people. The people are what bring the franchisees. The franchisees are what pay the rent. And the rent is what makes McDonald's McDonald's. So McDonald's isn't a fast food chain. McDonald's is a real estate company that uses fast food as the bait. The 75 million burgers a day? That's just foot traffic on land they own. The drive-thrus, the McNuggets, the Happy Meals, they exist to keep the customers coming, which keeps the franchisees paying. This is what makes McDonald's nearly impossible to disrupt. A competitor can copy their burgers, a competitor can build a better app, but no one can replicate 70 years of buying the best real estate in every major market. The land is the moat, and every new McDonald's location built on owned property makes the moat even deeper. A lot of companies look like they're selling one thing. The actual product is usually something else. With McDonald's, the burger sells the location. The location sells the franchisee. The franchisee pays the rent. And the rent is what builds the empire. One corner lot at a time. So next time you're sitting in a McDonald's parking lot eating fries from a paper bag, remember, you're not really the customer. You're the foot traffic. The franchisee is the customer. And the parking lot you're sitting in, McDonald's probably owns that too. Once you see it, you really can't unsee it. If this changed how you think about McDonald's, you'll like the next breakdown. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. I'll see you in the next video.